Right, you can just stay on your back here. Get started. So it's a nice beginner level yoga class. I'm going to start here in our Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're going to lay on our back and bring your feet inward and bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees hang open wide. Now you could either just rest your hands by your sides, you could take them over the chest and belly, you could take them and let them just rest into the inner thighs. Any way you want to place the hands is fine. And just allow yourself to be as heavy as you can, those inner hips and thighs. Allow your whole back body to sink in. You want to find the whole body just becoming completely relaxed and loose before we begin to move. We want to settle any parts of the body that are holding any tension, and especially in the lower back, in the hips, shoulders. And allow them all to just release. We keep a lot of stress in our shoulders and our hips. That's why they're pretty hard to open up, and sometimes we get emotional opening into them. Carry those things physically that we carry along mentally. We want to keep that connection here, which is in a positive way. Mind-body connection. Try our best to release both throughout our yoga practice today. We're going to spend a little bit more time with the thighs open where they are. But we're also going to take the arms into a cactus style arms. So begin to reach the arms out to the sides, palms facing up. The arms just reach out to the sides, bend the elbows so that the tips of the fingertips are now just facing the back wall behind you. So you're going to use goalpost arms or cactus arms and rock ball. Just relax into it. Nice open shoulders. And then from there, we're just going to bring those knees in together to touch. So they touch now. Walk the feet as close as you can towards the body. And then bring both knees into the chest, just using the thigh muscles to bring the knees in close. Keep the hands where they are in cactus arms. And then just nice and slowly let the knees fall heavily over towards the right side. Nice and slow. Feel no twist coming from that lower left side. Maybe the knees come down. Maybe they're just hovering. Maybe just one knee is down. Just let it be heavy. Feel like stretch into the twist. Into that lower left love handle area. Good. Then from there, bring those knees back in through center. Squeeze the knees in once again, just using the thigh muscle. Kind of rock the back bone a little bit so that the tailbone can end up just a little bit over towards the right side. And then let the knees fall heavily over towards the left. Nice, easy supine twist here. Take a few more breaths. Relax and up the right side. Good. Next inhale, let's bring those knees back in through center. Plant the feet down. Slide your hands by your sides, this time with the palms facing down. Lift up the tailbone so it rolls up, and then re-roll it down so it's nice and straight. Once it drops, re-press slowly up, lifting up the bridge pose and hold. So flex those glutes, push the hips up, maybe wiggling those shoulder blades even more underneath you to get a little bit more lift and openness. You keep the hands there. You can take them underneath you for yoga. Move your hands and just interlace the fingers. Dig in a little bit more. Good. Nice and slow. Release those hands underneath then. Roll it back down from the upper spine down to the middle into the lower tailbone. Bring both knees back into the chest. This time, lift up and reach a big box grip around those shins. Grab elbow to elbow. Bring the thumb and bring the nose towards the knees. Lift the tailbone up. Everything squeezing in. Good. Stay a little bit lifted for a moment. Send the legs straight up to the sky. Hands behind the hamstrings. So feet straight up above. Good. Now lower the tailbone, shoulders back towards the floor. Keep the tailbone down. Don't let it pop up. Pull the feet towards the back wall behind you. Finding a stretch into the lower back and the hamstring. Good. Then from there, we're going to take our hands back behind our hamstrings, put a little bend into the knees, float your legs forward, let the weight of the legs let you lift up and just roll right forward, planting your feet down. Once those plant feet down, I just want you to go ahead and just squeeze them in close. Sit up tall. Good. Take your right hand onto the right shin, left hand outside the left foot, extend the left leg away. Lean into it, relax into the heel. So it doesn't make a difference if we can't straighten that left leg, just relax into the hamstring tendon, back of the knee. Try to pull the left shoulder back a little bit more, and lift that left leg a little bit closer towards the left shoulder. And just keep on trying to allow the back side of that leg to relax, stretch through. Nice. So we're going to take that left foot, plant it down, switch the hands, left hand on shin, right hand outside the foot, and step the other way. Remember, just get a nice tall lift. Feel yourself sitting tall. Relax to the back of the right leg. And try to draw right foot towards right shoulder. Perfect. From there, drop that foot down. Swing the legs around me in towards the tabletop position. Start with the toes tucked back behind the knees, hands underneath the shoulders. Start to just let the chest cave through the shoulders, maybe just a tiny micro bend in the elbows. Start to let the belly really sag. So just have a Buddha belly, hanging heavy. So you got this slight arch in the spine before we lift up through our cow pose. Good. Begin to exhale everything out of the lungs. On an inhale, start to lift the chin, push the tailbone up higher. Exhale, untuck the toes, squeeze the belly and cat the back around the spine. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift up and through. Full breath all the way to the top. Exhale, untuck, round the spine, take as much as you can in a rounding motion with a scared cat. Good, inhale back through your top. Exhale it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral position. Tuck the toes. Send hips up to the sky, your first downward facing dog. Make sure those feet are inner hip apart. Soften a little bit to the backs of the legs. Hold the belly and try to push your tailbone up a little bit higher. Try to sink the chest a little deeper towards the thigh. Long neck, the gaze is right between the shins. Stretch out through the whole back body. Try to create as much space in the spine as you can. Soft shoulders, long neck. Strong enough shoulders to keep us on from falling down. Beautiful. Take one more big breath. And exhale. Shift forward just a little bit, drop the knees back out. Bring the knees together to touch. Take the hands a little bit out in front of the shoulders, a little bit out in front of them. Hold the belly and spin the elbows back. Inhale, lower chin and chest towards the floor as we shift forward. Then drop the belly down. Pull back on the mat without pushing through. Get a little back bend. Not a lot of weight with those hands. Just got to draw them back. Dig the toenails into the floor. Good. On an exhale, lower it back down towards the floor. Press back into child's pose as we push through to sit down on the heels. Forehead to the floor. Sink in. Inhale, nice big deep breath in. And exhale it out. Good. From there, lift up and towards the tabletop position. Placing left foot right inside the left hand. Tuck the back toes behind the right hip for balance. Take some weight out of your fingertips. So knees are bent at 90 degrees both. Inhale, both arms go straight up to the sky. Bring the hands to prayer. Reach up, get as high and lift as you can, but keep your shoulders soft. So just get as much length through those sides. Good. We're going to stay tall and sweat, not leaning. Take the right hand outside, then the left hand onto the left hip and rotate. So each inhale, think crown chakra high. Each exhale, going to rotate some more. And just take some breath breaks up. Good. Next inhale, both arms lift back up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down, framing that front foot. Raise your back knee up off the floor. Bring that right heel down behind the left heel into a pyramid pose distance. So whatever you need to do in order to get the heel to touch down, left heel and right heel lined up, or left heel just straight a little bit off the left. Either way is fine. Fingertips on the floor to start by your sides, or to push through the back of the left knee, trying to shift that left hip back, and then trying to fold forward as you're trying to shift right hip slightly forward. Now, as we start to stretch out into the back body here in this hamstring, you want to end up walking those hands in a different direction if you like to. Some people like to walk back, fold deeper over. Some people like to walk more forward. Some people like to wrap behind that right hamstring and pull yourself deeper towards that left leg. Any variation is fine. Nice. You took those hands anywhere specifically, just everybody bring them back underneath those shoulders. All right, lean forward and that left knee and just take a short step up, forward, forward. Bring the feet out or hips width apart, so about 3/5 distance out apart. Bend both knees. Plant your right hand down underneath the nose, left hand onto the left hip. Straighten through the left leg as you start to twist and rotate left shoulder up. Gaze off either to the side, so it doesn't bother your neck. You can look up. You can reach the left hand straight up to the sky. You feel that stretch in the back of the left leg, outer left hip. You twist them to the back. Good. Left hand comes back down. Bend both knees again and heel toe those feet back in underneath through the touch. Good. Knees are bent. Root to rise. Inhale, roll up. Lifting all the way up. Exhale, meeting hands spread. Inhale, lift forward, up and slightly back. Exhale, back through center, hinge at the waistline, forward folding as we come down slowly. Lean into it. See how far you can hinge, and you can anymore. Drop those hands down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana, crown chakra towards the front. Exhale, refold it back in. Good. Inhale, halfway lengthen again. And exhale, bend the knees and fold. Good. Soft knees. Step it back into a plank position. Zip those legs together. Line everything up nice and straight. Shift slightly forward. Lower down again, knees, chest, and chin. This time coming up a little bit higher. Maybe you're going to work those triceps and hold maybe like halfway. Maybe you're going to go ahead and lock up all the way through King Cobra. Just go a little bit higher than you did last time, whatever it was. Good, nice and easy to lower it down. Press back into child's pose. Sink back. Take a few breaths here. Good. Then from our child, bring it back up into tabletop form. This time we'll be placing that right foot right inside the right. Inner hips width apart again. So we are just lined up, we're balanced, we're not on a tight rope. Take some weight out of the fingertips. Tuck those back toes, lift up. All the way up once again, finding that height. Feel the reach. A lift. Keep the lift. Twist to the other side, right hand outside of right hip. Rotate. Good. Cross and turn. Keep on trying to draw the right shoulder back. Work the twist. Good. One more breath here. Next inhale, relifting back up out of that oval side angle position. Exhale, hands come down, fingertips touch down, bring that front foot, raise the knee, find your pyramid distance, stretching through the right leg. So find it, line it up, just like before. This time, getting into the back of the right side here. From wherever those variations you may have been in, just start to bring those hands back underneath you. Lean into that front knee, short step up, forward, forward. This time, again, walking about 3/5 distance between those feet, bend the knees in a forward fold. Left hand plants to the floor, right arm onto the right hip, and start to straighten through the right leg as you twist and rotate, push through the floor. So we're going to stretch the back of the right hamstring, outer right hip twisting into the back. If you can get that shoulder high, you can take that right hand up above. Good. Bend both knees, hands come back down. Just start to heel toe back in. Little bend in the knees, root your rise. Inhale, rolling it back. Knee back. The hand to the heart chakra. Next inhale, lifting forward, up, slightly back. Exhale, back through center, into the waistline, slowly coming down. Then round it down and forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lengthen again, arms. Exhale, refold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. Knees are bent. Plant the hands down. This time, take your right foot, step it back. Right heel turns behind the left. Take some weight out of your fingertips. Face the floor right in front of you. Now, take it pretty much all the way out of the fingertips forward, drawing those shoulders back, lifting them up off the floor, and then lift up to warrior one. Slow and controlled. Facing the front. So we got the left knee is bent. Sink into a power through the other. Those three motions of sinking in, pushing through, and lifting up the whole time. Just making your pose as powerful as possible. Good. Inhale, one more big breath here. Exhale, taking the hands onto the hips. Straighten through the left leg so we have a longer stance this time. Turn to the side a little bit so that the hips turn towards the side. If you want to walk that right foot even further back, it feels good, walk it further back. Right hand back behind you, left hand forward, look forward. Keep everything in line. Right hip back, left hand forward. Left hand can take down onto the shin. Right arm can go high to the sky. Triangle pose. Try to push through the back of that right hip. Feel the length of that right side. Not a lot of pressure into that left hand. Just a little bit of support. Find your triangle. As best as you can, hand above knee. Beautiful. Use your right side body and now lift it up. Keep the legs straight. Good. So just find those T arms again. Gaze is still forward. Take the left palm up. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse your triangle. Just trying to find some nice lateral flexion for the left side here. Left chest stays lifted. Each exhale, trying to reach further back. Perfect. Inhale in the back up through center. Exhale, leaning towards a warrior two, but then just take those hands down and frame that up. Spin onto the wall, the back foot, set that right foot up, floating forward. Let's bring the feet in their hips apart, so now just about 2 foot square distance between the feet. Then both knees hang heavy. Take your hands, place them onto the back of the head. We're going to stretch the neck, so into those. Let the elbows cave in, shift away from the front of the feet. You want to walk out through those legs, go ahead. Maybe a soft bend them, either way is fine. Just be really heavy with those arms. Stretch the back of the neck. Good. Release the hands from the back of the head. Just let them fall heavily. Nice and slow. Just begin to roll up the spine, slide the hands up the legs. Rolling up slowly on an exhale. Till we meet standing position. Hands onto the upper buttocks. Push the elbows back, push those hips forward. Then lifting up the chest, arching back. Good. Bring it back up through center. Taking the hands to prayer. Inhale, lifting up Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, prepare. On the exhale, this time sending that left foot. Finding our warrior one footing. Take some weight out of those fingertips, get engaged, squeeze the belly in, soft shoulders, back, lift upwards, soft shoulders. Not swinging those arms up. If that right foot needs to creep a little bit out to the right side, it's fine. Just keep the right toes facing the front, sink into the knee, power up and lift just like you did before. one more big breath in. And exhale it out. Then taking the hands on those hips like you did before. Start by straightening through that front leg. Turn again. Maybe, like you said, you can kind of feel for that back foot a little bit further back for triangle legs. Turn the chest off to the side. Open up. Left hand back, right hand forward. Drop it in the Trikonasana, other side. See where the breath will take you, the time in the pose. Keep on stretching out, we'll get deeper into the position. Good. Use the left side body. Inhale, pull it back up. Stay in line again like you did before. Right palm up, lean into it, and take a nice soft left hand down the leg as you arch back. Try to bring the energy into the inner right thigh. Squeeze into it the left leg and reaching further back. Good. Inhale, lift it back up through center. Exhale, lean in towards that knee like you're leaning towards warrior two, and then just take both hands down, framing that front foot. Step the left foot up, forward fold. Feet inner hip width apart again. We're gonna get into a full back body stretch here and go lengthen out the neck as much as possible. So grab both big toes. Shift the weight forward, put a bend in the knees. Touch the belly onto the thighs, elbows pull out as we start pulling the crown chakra towards the floor. Push a little more to the backs of the knees, squeeze the belly a little bit more, pull down a little bit more. Now draw the shoulders towards your body, lengthen out more through the neck. So crown chakra closer to the floor. Hold on the pole, keep breathing. Good. Inhale, try to pull up, look up and lengthen. Maybe only comes up a little bit. Exhale, refold. Release the hands from the feet. Knees are bent. All right, we just took a deep forward fold. So nice, soft step. I want you to step both feet back towards high plank. Level up. Once you're level, take the forearms to the floor. Forearm plank. Elbows stay directly underneath the shoulders. Nice back bend into Sphinx. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Lift it through nice and slow. Nice little counter stretch after that deep forward fold. So just start to really relax into the lower back, the buttocks, the hamstrings. Heavy Buddha belly, right? Just kind of sagging, sinking down. Just using the strength in the arms to keep the chest lifted up. You're trying to pull it forward. Nice. Lower chin and chest down towards the floor. Hands slide underneath the shoulders. And repress back into that child's pose. Counter it again. Sink in. Good. From this child's pose, let's bring it in towards tabletop. Make sure those hands are right underneath the shoulders and knees right underneath the hips again. When we take this pose, you usually end up shifting a little bit, so just try your best to maintain hips above the knees. Push down through the left hand. Inhale, peel the right chest open, reaching right arm high. Then taking the right arm and swoop it nicely through the hole, right shoulder, right ear to the floor. Start to sink in heavily into the right shoulder. Remember, make those adjustments in the knees underneath the hips if you need to bring it back or forward a little bit. Good. Then take your left hand and slide it straight up in front of you towards the front of the mat. Reach away. Feel the length of the left side body. Try to dip the left chest a little bit towards the floor. It's going to kind of feel a little bit more deeper stretch of the right shoulder, the left side. Then just start to tuck your toes, wiggle your left foot back, and lengthen out more through that left side. Got a nice long left side. You can hold there with the ball of the foot craft, pushing through the back of the mat, or you can lift that left foot up off the floor and just find one straight line, working that core. That leg lifted straight back and up behind the left wrist. Good. If that leg is lifted, bring it back down. Remember to bring that knee back down. Left hand plants into the floor. Press down, re-lift right arm high to the sky. Good. Right hand comes down to the floor. Good. Let's bring the knees together to touch. We're going to sit back down onto the heels. Before we go into the other side, let's find thunderbolt. Both arms lift up and we're going to grab opposite elbows. Press back. Left hand is going to grab firmly. It's already there. We'll grab firmly onto the right. Start to arch over to the left. Take the gaze up over the right elbow. Naturally, we start to push off to the side. So try to keep that buttocks equally sitting onto the heels. Good. Inhale, lift it back up. And release the arms back down. Just walk back out the tabletop. We're going to go right into that threading needle the other side. So this time the right hand plants down. Inhale, peel the left chest open, lifting up. Then take it through the hole. Sinking in again. Finding your placement. And then however you ended up going into the pose on the other side. Grab that weight, that lifted, bring that weight back down. Right hand replants to come out of the pose the same way we went, relax down, re-lifting up. Left hand to the floor, bring it back to thunderbolts. Sit up tall, keep those shoulders soft, right? Just begin to lift up and grab opposite elbows. Push back. Start to pull to the right side, looking up slightly up over the left elbow area. Nice lateral flexion. As we're pulling, again, we'll be shifting, so try to keep the buttocks equal pressure in both heels. Perfect. Bring it back up to center. And then release the hands by the sides. Come to the center of the mat. Sit down at the center. Bring your left foot up towards the front, the left corner of the mat. Right foot inside the left thigh. Face over the left leg. Flex the foot. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, reach your leg. See where those hands can land. Maybe the ankle, maybe the foot, maybe the shin. Once you get a grip, try to keep the chest pulling down level. And naturally, it's going to be more of a left chest dip. Try to keep it up. Actually pressing down to both the back of the left knee and the outer right knee. Work your Ujjayi breath. That's that victorious breath. That slower exhale through the back of the throat, making that audible sound. Good. Stay there. One more good, complete breath in. Release the foot, start to walk it back and lifting yourself back up. Switching the feet. This time turning over the right leg. Sitting up tall, get yourself lifted. We'll want to find as much length through the lower back before we round down. So reach away, reach away, reach away. And then take it down. This time trying to avoid the right shoulder from dipping down too much. Good. Stay here one more good complete breath. Exhale, try to deepen as low as you can go. Then from there, start to walk it back. Walk back up. Good. As we bring it in, bring both feet right out in front of you. Let's take a nice, easy back bend. If you want to go higher, your choice, do a reverse plank. Hands about 6 inches back behind the buttocks. Press your chest up, shoulders back, point the toes away. Start to take some weight out of the buttocks. Start to feel a little more arch in the lower back. Hang there and just feel a gentle back bend from the forward fold, or flex those glutes, lift those hips up off the floor. Reverse plank. Nice. Tuck the chin, lower the buttocks down. We're going to shift back forward, lean onto the left side, swing your right foot by your right buttocks. Toes point back as best as they can, knees facing down and inward. Walk your elbows back. Start stretching through that quad. If you can start to lower back even more deeply without letting that right knee pop up off the floor, go ahead and go deeper. It's just not going so much where that joint can't go any further and it's all popped up off the floor, going too far. For those people that do make it all the way to the back and want to go in any variation while you're laying down, taking box grip of those elbows over the head. Maybe taking left foot into your right inner hip to your little half lotus kind of form. Whatever you want to do is fine. So it will make a difference how low you can go. Just take a stretch to your edge. Good. You're still all the way in the back, wherever you want to lift up that chin first to protect the neck. As we come up nice and through center, just take a brief little counter stretch, slide the hands away over that left leg. Just hang heavily. Good. So to walk the hands back in, one more little back bend here. As we take the hands behind the shoulders like we did before, take that left foot, plant it down inside the right knee, about 6 inches away from it, so there's space between the two. Push your chest up, shoulders back, push the right knee into the floor, the left foot into the floor, try to push your right hip upwards, a really firm right buttock, right? Push. Good. Tuck the chin, lower that buttocks back down, slide the foot out, go ahead and release out that right leg and shake out to the back of the right knee. Shift it over to the other side, going right at the half hero, left side. This is a pose we take a little time into. Lay into it. Breathe into it. Good. Once again, when you do lift up, protect your neck. Come up nice and slow. As you come up nice and slow, just start to round and fold over the front. Right? Go lift it back up. Plant the hands back behind the shoulders again for that back side. Right foot inside the left knee. Plant down, lift up. Perfect. Tuck the chin lower back down. Slide that right leg. And then release the left. Shake it out again. Lay down onto the back. Zip those legs together. Hands by your sides, flex those feet. Slowly lift straight leg straight. Got it. Good. Reach the hands straight up above you. All right, reach up, bend the knees as much as you need to in order to grab the two big toes. Then lower the head and shoulders back towards the floor. Try to pull the feet towards each shoulder, lengthen out to the neck. Try to keep on pressing the tailbone down, get as much space into the back that you can. Keep your tailbone pressing towards the floor as best as you can. Open up wide straddle as we open up. Repress to the backs of the knees when you get caught. Just really try to get that good push through and pull back and hold. Good. Bring it back up through center. Lift the legs straight up to the sky. Release the hands from the feet. Open up the legs wide. Cross your right leg as far as you can over the left. So cross over and then bend both knees so that the ankles and shins are going off in the opposite directions. Lift up the shoulders, lift up the head, grab onto your calves. If you can go even further, grab onto the outer parts of the feet. Recline down with Asana. Once you get a grip, lower the head back down again. Same thing like I did before. Try to push the tailbone down, but this time try to draw the feet towards your upper chest. Stretch those hips. Good. Plant your left foot down only. So push into the floor. So you can lift up the hips and slide them a little bit over to the right side. Raise the arms out like airplane wings out to the sides. And just draw the knees in close towards the body and let them fall to the left as you twist. Left hand can place outside the knee if you want to. Right arm reaching to the right. Just find a deeper twist here compared to the spine twist that we did earlier when we started. Very nice. Bring those knees back in through center. Plant both feet down. Lift up the spine and re-roll it down because we want that spine to be nice and flat. If we take the spine, we'll come Asana this time. Make sure it's straight. We're going to lift up those legs again. This time we're going to open up wide and cross as far as you can. Left over right. Left over right this time. And then reach up to grab that grip onto the shins of feet. Once you get it, pull back down like perfect. Final twist, plant the right foot down onto the floor. Shift the hips slightly over to the left. Bring the knees back in. And take your twist other side, knees to the right. One more breaths here. Just really try to exhale into that lower left side. Twist them as much as you can. Good. When you're ready, bring those knees back into center. Plant both feet down one last time to lift up that spine. Get yourself centered. Roll it back down. Take the legs out. Left foot towards the left corner. Right foot towards the right corner. Let your hips be nice and loose, opening up, feet dangling off the side, creating some space both in the arms and the legs. Lengthen out the neck again if you need to, when you drop them back the head like before. Just start to find your stillness in this final pose, this relaxation pose. And you go to the body, a quick little body scan here to see if you're holding on into anywhere. You are. Hold it. Let it go. Spinal relaxation pose, savasana, pose, just stay present, just coming into all the sensations that you're feeling in the body, the release that you feel in both the body and the mind. Out of all these sensations, all the positive mental attitude that out just doing this physical practice. Try to take that with you throughout the rest of your day. This time, Shavasana, nice, slow, light moving way. Also, again, release into where you finish. Hopefully during this practice today, you hit all those points in the body that you needed to. And remembering that your private practice, your personal practice, always there for you. You can always lay out the mat anytime, anywhere you need to. As we seal off here, if you'd like to join me, I'm going to take a deep, complete breath, followed by an Om. Join me, hands of prayer. Inhale, deep breath into the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling to Om. Well, thank you for joining me and spending your time, energy, and practice. Namaste. Have a good day. All right. Everybody's feeling all right. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, my last few stragglers still haven't even been back in the studio yet. I was on the online.